Okay, today we're going to dive deep into a real classic.
Yeah.
The high-grade Universal Century HGUC 144th RX-78GP01 Gundam Zephyranthes.
Ah, yes, the
A
Zephyranthes.
pivotal kit, really.
Yeah,
Represents that prototype mobile suit from Mobile Suit Gundam 0083, Stardust Memory.
absolutely. And what makes it so foundational, so this isn't just its release date, which was in December 2000, designed by Shodi Kawamori, of course.
Right.
But it really set a template, didn't it? For accessible 144th scale kits, it showed how you could capture these complex designs with simpler construction.
Fewer parts, easier build.
Exactly. That became a real hallmark of the early HGUC line. It made it a gateway for so many builders, and honestly, that's why it still holds such an iconic place, despite its age.
Okay, so let's unpack its features then, especially maybe for people just starting out or thinking about customizing. What's that initial experience like?
Well, straight out of the box, you get a Core Fighter 2 figure. But, and this is important, it's purely for display.
Ah, okay, so it doesn't transform or dock with the Gundam.
No, not at this scale, not back then. Engineering a fully transforming and docking Core Fighter into a 144th high grade while keeping the main suit stable and articulated. That was a big ask.
Right. Technically challenging.
Yeah, that kind of complexity, that was really reserved for, like, the larger master grade kits at the time.
So a simpler build then, which honestly for a lot of people that's a huge plus.
Excellent.
It's straightforward design, lower parts count. It means a quick assembly, right?
Yeah.
Good for beginners.
Perfect for beginners. And it also makes it an excellent and affordable base if you want to practice customizing.
Like panel lining or painting.
Exactly. It's a great canvas to sort of hone those skills without breaking the bank or getting overwhelmed.
Okay, so once it's built, it is articulated, but you mentioned it reflects its era. What does that mean technically?
Right. So technically it uses single joint polycaps, mostly. That was the standard construction back in 2000.
Okay, single joint. So what does that mean for posing?
Well, it means you're typically looking at about a 90-degree bend, in the elbows, the knees.
Ah, okay. So getting those really dynamic, human-like poses is going to be tougher compared to modern kits.
Much tougher, yeah.
Yeah.
Modern kits often have double joints, more complex systems. This one is, well, it's a fantastic lesson in appreciating older gunplay engineering, its constraints and innovations.
That's a good way to put it. Does it have any, weak points? Things builders should watch out for?
Yeah, there are a couple of common spots. The connection between the core block and the torso can sometimes be a bit delicate.
Okay.
And the beam saber joints on the backpack, they tend to be a little weak too. Some modelers actually choose to glue them for better stability.
Right, just lock them in place. Gotcha. So speaking of parts, what exactly comes in the box? Lay it out for us.
Sure. So you get all the parts for the RX-78 GP01 Gundam Zephyranthes itself. Then one beam rifle, one shield.
Standard gear.
Yep. 2 unpainted beam sabers, plus the 2 handles that mount on the backpack. Also, a 90mm bullpup machine gun, which is pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
And of course, that display, only Core Fighter 2 we mentioned. And naturally, you get stickers and some dry transfer decals for the markings.
Okay, cool. Now, the Zephyranthes design didn't just stop there, did it? There's more to its story.
Not at all. Connecting it to the bigger picture, there's a direct variant. The HGUC number 18, the RX-78 GP01 FB Gundam Full Burner,
The FBA.
also designed by Kawamori. It basically shows the unit upgraded for space mobility. It's a great example of Bandai showing that mechanical realism, adapting suits for different environments within the story.
A clear evolution of the design.
It highlights those, incremental but important changes.
And this design's appeal keeps going, right? It wasn't just revisited in HGUC. What about other lines, like Real Grade?
Oh yeah, the RG line took a completely different approach. They totally re-engineered the Zephyranthes.
How so?
Well, the RG philosophy is about packing maximum detail and articulation into that same 144 scale. So you get a much denser parts count, often a pre-molded inner frame.
Which means way better articulation, more complex detail.
Exactly, it's a very different building experience. The HGUC is about accessibility. The Ragley is more like a small-scale, high-detail masterpiece.
Yeah.
And, these revisits happen all the time. Bandai often reissues or updates popular designs.
Good point. Wasn't there also a really unique collaboration involving this kit? Something unexpected?
Absolutely. This was pretty cool. There was a special edition specifically of the HGUC Full Burner version, the FB.
Okay.
It was a collaboration with the rock band Linkin Park.
No way, Linkin Park.
Yeah, it featured unique colors and decals inspired directly by the album art for their album A Thousand Suns.
Wow, that's something else. Shows how far Gunpla reaches, doesn't it?
Definitely. It becomes this canvas for pop culture connections, which is really fascinating.
So wrapping up this deep dive, the Zephyranthes as a foundational kit really holds a special place. It's hobby art, it's engineering history, even cultural crossover.
It truly is. It captures so much.
What aspect do you think of that original December 2000 release still resonates most today? Why is it still such an enduring classic?
For me, I think it's that honest simplicity. It doesn't pretend to be something it's not. It's a tangible piece of Gunpla history that still gives you a really satisfying build, and it remains just a perfect platform for getting creative with customization.
Well said. And hey, if you enjoy these kinds of insights, definitely consider subscribing to the channel for more deep dives like this one.
Yeah, we'd appreciate that.
Also, just a heads up, this audio is generated using AI, specifically Gemini. If you happen to catch any errors in the information we've shared, please do let us know down in the comments.
We're always trying to improve, especially with getting the pronunciation of some of the more complex Gundam lore terms right. It can be tricky sometimes.
Absolutely. We'll do our best to correct things if needed.